JavaScript tips and tricks. Say no to then and catch and use this tip. So we have a user's array to mimic the DB, and then we have a get user by ID function, which will return a promise. So basically, we are trying to find the user. If user is not found, we are throwing an error of not found, which will be caught by the catch block. And now, if the user is found, we can return the user, right? As everybody do. But the tip here is don't return the user directly. Instead, we are going to return an array. The first element will be the user and the second will be a null. Okay, so I will tell you why we did this afterwards. So coming back to catch block, instead of throwing or consoling the error, we will return an array again. Now the first element will be null and second will be the error or error.message as you like it. So basically what we are trying to do is to achieve the fact that always the array first element will be a valid object and second element will be an error. So let us create a function to call this promise. So, okay, my bad, a syntax error. And yeah, so let us add a sync as we are going to call a promise inside it. So, okay, now let me destructure the response from the promise. So, let it be user info and user error. Okay, and let me call that function with get user by ID with the valid ID. Okay, one, two, three, four. Yeah. So if it is a user error, we are going to console it, the error, using console.error, user error. Okay. And if not, then we are going to inspect the user info using console.dir. So basically, when we run the code, we will get the expected output. If it is a success, then the user info. If not, then the error and user info will be null. So let us go back to the terminal and check how it works. So for a success case, as you can see, the user info has been printed. Okay. So now let me create a error case, 1, 2, 4, 3, and let us see what happens now. So when we run this again, so we see the error is printed and the user info is null.